Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZIRK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
The Team of the Year promo just came out. Let's talk about what to do first. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Bird Boy for being a part of the Toty gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn notification bell on and comment down below. Toty gang. And if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you do so and use code ZIRK to double your first deposit up to $100. New users will get the Steph Curry 0.5 point special for tonight. And there also was another discount special. You guys had until 4 p.m. Eastern time to go ahead and use that. Underdog's been running a ton of extra specials. Make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Use code ZIRK. The first thing you guys are going to want to do as soon as you log in today and get your Team of the Year welcome pack is immediately throw Micah Parsons in your lineup. Why do you want to do that? Number one, you don't have to put him as a starter, but I would recommend you guys put him as a backup because he is going to count as your Team of the Year player towards your objectives, which, by the way, we will get into that. You can actually get this free Micah Parsons up to a 97 overall for completely free. Now, when you have him a backup, by the way, if you guys go in, you play head-to-head, you are going to have him as a backup there, and he's going to be in on kickoffs, so you're going to have an 87 speed outside linebacker on kickoffs. Not crazy good, but definitely still pretty solid. And as I said, you can get this Micah Parsons all the way up to a 97 overall with good abilities, decent abilities at that, and also all 32 team chemistries, and this card at a 97 is amazing. We're talking 96 speed for completely free out there. He's going to be an amazing pass rusher for you. And once you guys have Micah Parsons in your lineup, you are good to go. That's going to be your one Team of the Year player that you need for these objectives. As you guys can see, we have a couple of different stuff you want to go through and do because the Team of the Year field pass, yes, it is really good. Number one, to just get the free Micah Parsons, but number two, look at all the season XP. Right now, guys, we are starving for season XP. Now that the competitive pass doesn't have it, so absolutely, you want to grind out immediately the Team of the Year field pass to get all this XP. That's 60,000 XP, and you get a 95 overall BND, which, by the way, I will make a video tomorrow morning going over the best free 95 overall BND honorable mention player for you guys to pick, so be on the lookout tomorrow morning for that video. But with Micah in your lineup, you are good to get these objectives done. Scoring touchdowns, very simple. Rushing for yards, I will showcase for you guys the easiest solo to do for those. Tackles and interceptions. Interceptions is honestly the hardest one because there's not necessarily like an easy solo to do to make sure that you're going to get picks. This year, it's a little bit different. Like in years past, you could kind of run like, you know, punt block and move the player off and, you know, kind of bait the computer into throwing it. They don't really do that this year. And then, of course, you do have the Team of the Year solos you're going to want to go through and play. Completing the sets, we'll talk about that. And having Micah in your lineup. You need to have him in your lineup to get this objective done right here. Head-to-head or solo battles, very easy. We're going to talk about the sets and everything here, but now that we've taken a look at the objectives, we know exactly what we need to do. But if you guys have not already gone through, and you should have done this before the Team of the Year promo came out, before you even hop in and start knocking out some of these Team of the Year challenges, go knock out the Team of the Week challenges because, guys, you can get a free 97 overall auctionable Team of the Year player, okay? All you guys have to do, go through, play all these solos. You need 17 tokens, so you don't have to play all of them, but you do need 17 tokens here. Go through, you're gonna have to play the first solo challenge and then the second solo. As you guys can see, at 2 stars on the second Team of the Week solo in every single sequence, you get a Team of the Year token. 17 of those, you get a free Team of the Year player that is auctionable. I will make a video tonight over here going over the best free 97 overall player for you to pick. You don't necessarily get every single player in the pack, but still going to go through and kind of rank my personal favorite Team of the Year players. And you do have to go through and complete 3 sets for Team of the Year, and that has to be as well 1 hero or 1 champion. Now that can be this right here, the 95 overall Team of the Year honorable mention fantasy pack. You're gonna have to do this set, I do believe, at least twice, which, yes, that's gonna cost you some coins to go ahead and do this. You'll get a majority of those coins back though from the 95, so any 2 93 94s, any 3 91 to 92s. But the big question is, you're probably wondering, does this set right here actually count for one of the 3 sets that you have to do, and then you would only have to do the 95 overall one twice? Well, let's actually go ahead and find out because I haven't got my Team of the Year pack yet. As you guys can see, just got it done. And yes, indeed, it did count. So I did get my free 97 overall Team of the Year auctionable player. Now, as I did tell you guys, it's not one of every single player, and you can all see that I'm now level 2. So I did get the Team of the Year strategy cards. So you can throw that in your lineup, get that bonus speed on those cards. But here is the thing. You'll notice, well, that I have 2 extra. They made it to where you could have 2 extra. You could get a total of 19. It is 1 offensive player, 1 defensive player, and 1 specialist player, and you get to pick which one you want to go with. Again, I'm going to make a video tonight going to the best free 97 to pick. You could just go with the most expensive player if you want to, but you also might get lucky and pull like 3 pretty expensive ones. As you can see, doing your free Team of the Year player set, that is going to count for 1 of those. So you'll really just have to go through and get 2 of those 95 overall honorable mentions. Yes, it is going to cost you a little bit of coins to do so, but obviously it's going to help you do it, and you're going to need to get that done to complete the field pass. So after you guys have gone through and do that, as I did mention, play these Team of the Year solo challenges. They're really not that hard. And again, you get Team of the Year XP, you get the Micah Parsons upgrade tokens, and you get a 95 overall BND honorable mention fantasy pack. If you're about to ask me if you can use that 95 overall BND in sets, odds are probably not. These solos are really not hard. The AJ Brown one, I don't know how I didn't get this. I think I just forgot to like rush 1 time or something on the drive, but yeah, they're really not hard. You can easily go through, get 4 stars on them very, very simply. Now, doing just the Team of the Year solos, and if you guys haven't done the Team of the Week, that's also going to help you get some of these objectives done, but scoring touchdowns, rushing for yards, getting tackles, what's the easiest solo to do? Well, the Legend solos for me have been really, really easy to get a lot of stuff done this year. The Walter Payton solo challenge in particular, you can start off right here all the way on the 30-yard line and just score a rushing touchdown. Don't go out of bounds. I'll tell you right now, this is 70 yards. You're going to score a touchdown. This is 70 rushing yards anyways, and you can literally play this solo and put the controller down. You can literally run like inside zone, tap A, and Walter Payton will just run for touchdowns. I literally play this solo if I need rushing yards for my daily objectives while watching like the EA stream in the morning to cover the content for you guys. I literally just let Walter Payton run the ball. And for tackles, and I will tell you guys as well, you can get interceptions doing this. I tend to get interceptions by doing this as well. What I'll do is I'll come through here and do the Troy Polamalu solos right here. I believe it is this last one. It is don't allow more than 20 yards this drive and don't allow any points this drive. Deshaun Watson is the quarterback, which is a little bit easier than playing the first one here against Lamar because Deshaun doesn't tend to scramble as much, but you're going to get your tackles done. You also will likely end up getting a couple interceptions. So those are the easiest ones in my personal opinion to get, like rush yards, touchdowns, and also tackles and potentially interceptions, but you'll probably have to get some of those in solo battles and head-to-head. That is pretty much everything, guys, there on what you want to do first with Team of the Year. There are all some special offers if you guys want to go ahead and get these. I don't necessarily think they are crazy special offers, and in terms of the Team of the Year players themselves, there are some really, really good 97 overalls. We'll see if there's a filter here. Looks like finally is a filter for this. You can see the 95 is currently going for about 200,000 coins, and the 97s, honestly, maybe a little bit cheaper than you would have expected for some of these cards. Like, to be under, 500k already is kind of pretty interesting, and I was getting a couple of these cards already for under 500k, like Sam Laporta. I think he was like 460k CMC. I know they don't have, team chems, the Team of the Year team chem anyways, and they also don't have necessarily the craziest abilities, but some of these cards are really good. CeeDee Lamb, definitely gonna be a pretty fun card. Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, some of the defensive players as well. Make sure you guys check out Zirksee too. There should be a gameplay up over there right now or very, very soon on Zirksee 2 with CeeDee, with Tyreek Hill, Patrick Surtain, and I think I'm also going to pick up Josh Allen for the gameplay. A lot of you guys said you wanted to see him too. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. Check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZERK. Definitely have a lot of videos around Team of the Year coming in the next couple of days here. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.